Nuvigil, or armodafinil, is used to improve wakefulness in adults with excessive sleepiness due to shift work disorder. Nuvigil may cause serious rash or allergic reaction that may result in hospitalization or be life-threatening. If you develop rash, hives, sores, swelling, or trouble swallowing or breathing, stop taking Nuvigil and get emergency treatment. Nuvigil is not approved for children for any condition. Nuvigil has risk of abuse or dependence. Use only as directed. Stop taking Nuvigil and call your doctor or get emergency help if you get any of the following serious side effects: mental or psychiatric symptoms, including depression, feeling anxious, sensing things that are not really there, increased activity or mania, thoughts of suicide, aggression, or other mental problems. Symptoms of a heart problem, including chest pain, abnormal heartbeat, and trouble breathing. Common side effects are headache, nausea, dizziness, and trouble sleeping. Nuvigil doesn't replace sleep and may not stop all sleepiness. The individuals in the following video are under the care of a healthcare professional and have been diagnosed with a shift work disorder and have been prescribed Nuvigil for their excessive sleepiness associated with their shift work disorder. These stories describe each patient's own experience with excessive sleepiness due to shift work disorder and Nuvigil. Because experiences could be different for each person, you should discuss your own symptoms and treatment with your doctor. Only you and your doctor can decide if Nuvigil may be right for you.
I work in a manufacturing facility. It's the kind of facility that runs 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. And they run 2 shifts. I'm scheduled 14 days. 7 of them are day shift and 7 of them are night shift, but that are broke up. So I do shift work. Initially, I struggled quite a bit, yes. It was hard to get used to. Whenever I'm at work and I feel that way, it's hard to make myself get up from a chair and do my job. But it makes me feel guilty at the same time because I don't feel like I'm carrying my load. The way my job is, it's not a constant machine operation. You start the equipment, you load the equipment, and you start it, and then you kind of watch the equipment. So there is some downtime that you're sitting there observing what's going on. And you'll sit there and you'll start getting that sluggish feeling, and then something will happen and you're just like, oh my goodness, I don't want to get up from here and go do that. There's a possibility if me or any of my coworkers fell asleep that there's a possibility for injury. That's a lot of dangerous equipment we work around. Sleeping can be dangerous on a job like that. When I first started the job, there was times I just didn't think I could make it through it, especially a night shift. That drop off at the 3 or 4 o'clock morning time was extremely hard. When I come home, sometimes after working night shift, I'm fairly grumpy, and I just ask my family not to pressure me or demand of me a lot because I can be short-fused. And particularly when you work night shift, it seems like trying to sleep during the day, you'll wake up, and I'm not saying you're rested. You're still as tired as you can be. I can't hardly even describe how tired you are, and not being able to reach inside and muster up enough energy to push yourself to do something. I've been pretty lucky on the job not to have a boss walk up to me while I was sleeping. I hope I don't have to confront that because I don't want to be thought of as a person that's breaking job rules. When I first started feeling the feeling of overwhelming sleepiness, I went to just a regular doctor, and my wife had told him that she thought I may have sleep apnea. So he ordered a sleep study for me. So I did a sleep study, and after the sleep study, they said I did not have sleep apnea. So they thought maybe being a shift worker, that's probably my issue. She suggested that maybe I should try this Nuvigil. And she says it's being tried for sleep disorder for shift workers. And it sounded really appealing to me. So certainly I agreed to try it. And I had concerns about it because I didn't know what side effects may be. It's not anything that I can detect. It's just kind of subtly you're awake. There's not a mark or a point that you, oh goodness, I'm awake now. It's real subtle. I seem like maybe 30 minutes its effects takes hold. I'm not really sure. I don't put it on a clock. I just kind of know that it works. We have a pretty close-knit team, and we like to watch out for one another. And we all feel pretty close the same way about, we don't want to sleep because we don't want one person to do more work than another. We like each other, and we want to carry our load